I am Dahlia,
And I'm Kiara.
and as you can see, we're related.
That's why we named our channel Not Twins Reactions, because we're sisters, not twins. Today we will be reacting to Santos Bravos performance video for Kawasaki.
So we know nothing really about this group. We know that it is, I think, Latin America's group. So it's like a Spanish, Hispanic, Latin American group. I think there's a mix of different. I know it came from a show that was also called Santos Bravos, if I'm not speaking incorrectly. So we're just gonna try and see what's up with them.
We know it's comprised of members from South America and Latin America, so
and the United States.
And the United States. North America, Latin America, and South America. The Americas.
And I think there were some Spanish contestants. I don't know if anybody that was Spanish made the group.
I don't know if anybody that was Spanish
I don't know.
Group, but I know it was mainly geared towards Hispanics in general.
Like the Hispanic / Latin American community. The show, yes.
Yes. But we just wanted to see what they were about and see.
So we missed their debut single because that came out last year. But they have a performance video for their newest little thing, so we're gonna see what that's about.
We don't know if it's a a comeback or a single. We're just reacting to their newest release.
Yes.
Como Kawasaki. Como tú me bailas, do you love me? Me aceleras como Kawasaki. Tú me tienes loco, loco por ti. Quédate esta noche, no te vayas. Eu quero mais. Contigo quiero. Pégate mais. No me importan las demás. Contigo quiero. Domina, acelera. Como Kawasaki. Como tú me bailas, do you love me? Me aceleras como Kawasaki. Tú me tienes loco por ti.
What does this sound like?
Quédate esta noche, no te vayas.
There's another song that this sounds like.
I know what you're talking about. I can't pinpoint it right now. He is giving tall.
He is giving
or
tall.
Long limbs.
Right. He's also giving older than everybody else. You okay? I did not expect you to sound like that.
Porque la noche se está acabando. Eu quero mais. Contigo quiero. Pégate mais. No me importan las demás. Contigo quiero. También acelera. Como Kawasaki. Como tú me bailas, do you love me? Me acelera como Kawasaki. Tú me tienes loco por ti. Quédate esta noche y no te vayas. Yo te miro y si tú me miras, yo te sigo a donde me digas. Como tú me bailas, do you love me? Me acelera como Kawasaki. Como Kawasaki.
Okay then.
Kawasaki. Como Kawasaki. Como Kawasaki.
I feel like they always make the taller person go low to the ground when there's an ending shot, so then they don't feel like they're towering over the other members.
True.
But It does. I know what you meant during the video. Like, it sounds like something else, but I really can't put it like
And it's weird, like, it feels like they were trying to, like, kind of mix reggaeton with K-pop, and I don't know if I was buying it. Like, not that there was just also, I'm fluent in Spanish, so I understood what they were saying, but I don't feel like they were saying anything at the same time.
That is true.
So I was just like,
true. That
I
is
was
true. That
like,
is true.
what the like
There
lyrics
wasn't enough
weren't
depth
making
to the song,
And
and
it was like-
usually Spanish songs have a lot of depth and story just in the lyrics alone.
Exactly. And it was just like it was weird because like do you love me? But like I was like it wasn't making actual sense. So then that was also detracting from my enjoyment of the song.
Yes. Yeah.
And
I
also
can
it was like I
understand
just feel like the beats, like you were trying to mash two beats together that just weren't meant to fit. And so
yeah, because you were trying to do like the Japanese, like kind of like from what Kawasaki, like the
Yeah.
Japanese beat with like the reggaeton beat at times, and I was like, you're not mixing them well enough for my ears.
Exactly. So it sounded off.
But I like that choreo.
The choreo was good. Of course. But I was just like, it makes me want to check out their debut song just to know what that sounded like. Like, is this an outlier or is this like what they sound like?
Right. I don't think they sounded horrible because they
No,
do.
it wasn't
They
that.
all
It was just
sound good. It's
Yeah,
just
like,
the
they
song
can
necessarily doesn't sound how I thought it was gonna sound when I. Well, but then again, like how
I had no
sometimes I don't.
expectations for how this was going to sound. So it's
I
not that it didn't
I had
sound like
zero
it was going to
expectations.
sound.
I didn't know
It
what it was
just
gonna sound like or how it was gonna sound like. But then at the same time, like there's so many different genres within Spanish music. So I also was kind of wondering which Spanish genre they were also gonna lean to. Because I don't like they might be under Hype Latin America, but it's not like a Korean boy group. So like what was the sound that they're going to try? Are they trying to do a K-poppy sound?
But
Are they
in
trying
Spanish
to do
or
like in Spanish? Or are they trying to do like
because that wasn't that either. That was my thing. Like if they were going for like sound like a K-pop group, just sing it in Spanish, then that's what I was expecting. But this was like trying to do both at the same time, but you weren't executing it well or correctly. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, and I also don't know who produced the song.
Yeah.
Also, because like
I mean, I never know who produces a song, so that's
I
never gonna
know, but
be-
like sometimes you can kind of because I've looked them up before, so I can kind of tell they've been reusing the same producer, so I know what kind of it sounds like. But my thing is, if you're using like a Korean producer, they're not necessarily gonna be all that with it for like Spanish songs if they've never done it before. So then like, or did you use multiple producers? And then that's where it kind of gets iffy because that's where it kind of gets the whole they're not mixing the beats like on with each other the way
Right.
that I thought it should have been mixed. But at the same time, like this could just be like the pre-debut, and who knows what their debut song's
Not even
gonna sound
pre-debut,
like.
but like it's just like a random B-side.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a random B-side or just a single.
Oh, I don't
It's
know.
not a random B-side; it's just a single. Because I don't know if I don't think this is in an album or anything like that.
I honestly don't know Kiara.
Yeah, but I need to listen to it again to get my final thoughts about it. Because right now, I was kind of vibing.
I wasn't really that big of a fan. It just didn't. I feel like my biggest issue is because I understood every word that was being said.
It didn't
And
make
it didn't
sense.
make
The song
sense.
did not. Yes,
It's
you're
bothering
right.
me.
You're right on that. You're right on that. If you
And I
translate
put
it, it's just they're saying the same thing over and over again, but then they're also saying it out of order in the way that you would think romance would happen. You're like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. And then it's just also like what they're like I don't know. It's just like how they're using the word Kawasaki isn't making any sense. So I'm like, do I need to relook up that word? Does it mean something I don't know what it means? Like maybe I'm
because
lacking in understanding.
Here in the English language, one word can mean 10 different things, and it still sounds the same and is the same thing, but it's spelled completely different. So who knows?
'Cause I could just be interpreting things incorrectly. I mean, I know what they're saying, like, the actual words,
Like, I
but
know like, the Spanish words, I know what they're saying, but
Exactly.
Kawasaki, like, that's not, like that's not a
Exactly.
obviously, that's not a Spanish word. So, like, what does it actually mean? Because also at the same time, like, the lyrics, and then they were doing, like, this every time they said Kawasaki, and I was like, "What
So
does
I'm
that have to
thinking I'm
do?"
interpreting it correctly.
Exactly. I was like,
Exactly.
"What does that have to do with what you just said in Spanish?"
Thank you! That is my issue. It feels like they just threw the word Kawasaki in there just to have a word in there, and so it just kind of doesn't mesh, and so I'm, like, very confused.
Yeah.
Well, that's all for this video. Got any ideas for our next reaction?
Drop them in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on our next one. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.